Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I am looking rather glam today, which if you haven't seen the last vlog you might not know the context, but what I'll say is that if you wanna see how I achieved, I'm gonna call this like an ultimate glam makeup look. It's still, I mean, it's not glam compared to some of the girls out there, but this is very like glam for me, a little bit extra, very like tonal eye look. If you want to see how I achieved this, go and check out the last video, but I'm picking up the camera straight up from that video because I'm currently getting ready to head out to a really exciting event. So I am currently getting ready for a really exciting event tonight, as I'm sure you guys are all aware, because I never shut up about the brand. I absolutely love it and I wear their pieces all the time. I am a Pandora Ambassador, which honestly I think has just been my biggest career highlight to date. It is so much fun being a Pandora Ambassador. I get to style up the pieces with you, show you what I'm wearing. I mean, I naturally always wore Pandora jewellery anyway, so it's just such a like fitting collaboration, which is what I absolutely love about being an ambassador with them. And one of the things that is involved within the ambassadorship is attending events. I'm actually going to be attending a really exciting event tonight. I'm so excited about. It's going to be such a fun event. Pandora always throw like the best events. I'm not joking when I say they are always my favorite to go to. I always have so much fun when I'm there. And if you watched my recent video talking about some of the events I've been attending in London, you'll know that sometimes I can get a little bit anxious before the events and I can get a little bit jittery, and I'm feeling a little bit jittery today, but not too bad because I just know how much I enjoy the Pandora events, and it always really helps knowing who's going to be there. And I obviously know all of the Pandora girls that are also on the ambassadorship. There's so many people I'm going to be able to see, and the Pandora PR girls are just angels in themselves, like literally living, breathing angels. So I'm so excited to head there tonight. It's in Shoreditch, which is East London, so it's a very cool place. And if there's one thing you guys want to know about me, it's that I'm not very cool. I'm not exactly a cool girl. I'm not exactly one of those like edgy, trendy. I'm very much like a... Someone described my style the other day actually as, it was a, what was she said? She said it was a mixture between Kate Middleton, British heritage, a little bit equestrian, a little bit of London street style. And there was something else thrown in there and I was like, you know what, that's the biggest compliment, but also the best description of my personal style I think I have ever heard. So I need to write that down so that in future I can always be like, want to epitomise my style? This is what it is. But as I'm getting ready this morning, I thought I would show you some new pieces that I have ordered for the events tonight, which I am so excited about because you guys know how much I adore new Pandora pieces. So I ordered myself a few little bits. Now as you can see, I've got my outfit behind me, so I am going for a bit of an off the shoulder look, and as you can see, I've got my hair up in a bun, like a really slicked back bun. And one thing I will say, I really get jealous of the girls that have such a like circular hairline, because I feel like I have a heart at the top of my head, and I don't know if you all have noticed it before. It's something that I have, and I'm sure that you, now that you've seen it, you're never going to be able to unsee it, but I wish that it was just like that bit wasn't there. I feel like that would just make a lot more sense, but alas, we are given what we are given with our hairlines. So yeah, so I've gone for like a slick back look. So I really want the jewellery to do the talking tonight. It's all about Pandora tonight, and I really want to make sure I am repping the brand and wearing some really gorgeous pieces. So I've got an off the shoulder dress, and I've also got my hair slicked back in a bun so that the jewellery can do the talking. So let's unbox the new pieces and I can show you what I have been picking up. I'm so excited for what is in here. Okay, so the first item I am so excited about is this absolutely gorgeous necklace. Now if there's one bracelet I've not stopped wearing recently, it's this like almost wishbone kind of infinity symbol bracelet, and it's like a chain, and I've been wearing it so much recently. And when I saw that they had like a chain necklace version, I was like, that is so cool. And there's one thing I've been talking about a lot recently, and it's like kind of bigger chains and a bit more OTT jewellery to style up for like autumn winter. So obviously these pieces aren't just for tonight, like they have to style up for autumn winter, for what's coming in. I feel like with roll neck jumper dresses, these kind of necklaces look beautiful. Obviously you can't see it as well as I'm wearing this robe, but because I've got an off the shoulder dress, I think it's going to work really well. But I really love the fact that the clasp is the wishbone, not wishbone, infinity symbol. I really like that, and I like the fact that it's like a bit asymmetric, it's a bit imperfect. I just think it looks really pretty. I feel like sometimes infinity symbols can be a bit childish, whereas this doesn't feel childish at all. It feels very grown up, and I love this chunky chain. I think it's absolutely beautiful. Now, one thing I will say is that I know that it's celebrating gold tonight, but what I am going to be doing is mixing up a lot of silver and gold, because I am loving wearing silver at the moment, and I feel like silver and gold is just such a cool combo. I love, that's the only way that I can ever be cool, is styling up and mixing up my metals with my jewellery. So I picked that up, which I thought would pair really nicely. I think I'm also going to wear my pearl necklace tonight, so I was thinking of layering up a little bit and really going OTT, but I just feel like this is going to be the kind of thing that I reach for a lot throughout autumn winter, because with my high up roll necks, I really love these bigger chunkier chains just to do the talking. I feel like they really stand out next to like black roll necks, beige roll necks, anything that's a bit higher up. It's a really great way of still elevating your look, showing off your like jewellery, and being able to style up the pieces a little bit more. I feel like jewellery elevates an outfit so much, so I really love that. Okay, in the next box, we have got a ring that I have been so excited about to arrive when I saw this new in on Pandora's website. Now, if there's one ring that you know that I wear all of the time, it is my halo ring, and they have released a new version of it. Look at that. How cute is that? Let me get out my like OG halo ring just so that I can kind of show you a bit of a comparison of the two, because I feel like it's going to be interesting to see them next to each other. So here is the old one and here is the new one, and I'm not going to lie, you can see how much I wear the old one by the colour difference between them. Like, this is so much more silver, but it's so adorable. I really love the design on it. So it's got the kind of plain silver band going on the outside, and then the little silver O running in the middle, which I think is a really cute, and it's got a few diamantes in it. So I like it because it's like, it is sparkly, but it's not the kind of thing that you can't wear every day. Like, as you guys know, I wear this ring every single day. I'm so used to it on my hand now. Like, honestly, I don't think a day goes by when I don't wear this. I actually feel a little bit naked when I don't wear this ring now. So yeah, I'm so excited to have gotten like an elevated, updated version of it. If you are a really cool girl, you could even like style them up together like that. I know some girls would do that, but that's not really me. I like to wear it by itself just so that it can really make a bit of a statement. I just thought that was such a beautiful ring, and I really like wearing it on my first finger. Actually, I can fit it on this finger as well, but I just think because it's quite a statement, it's nice to be on that finger. Oh, I just love how that looks. That is so pretty. I then picked up another necklace, which I don't think I'm going to wear tonight, but I am really excited about this necklace. It's this really gorgeous pendant necklace. It's like it's a part of this new collection as well that goes with the ring, but it's almost like this little like wheel almost. It's really cute. We've got kind of 3 designs running through it. We've got the like beads that Pandora are very notoriously known for. We've got the classic little band that says Pandora on it, and we've got the little sparkle on the end. And I feel like this again is a really gorgeous necklace. This is the kind of thing that you can wear with roll necks. I just think would be so elegant. I know we've been talking a lot recently when it comes to jewellery about like that countryside grandmother, the coastal grandmother vibe, and to me, a necklace like this, a pair of stud earrings and a roll neck is the epitome of coastal grandmother, and I absolutely love that. I feel like this is just like a really easy to wear dainty necklace, and I really love that about it. I just thought it was such a beautiful one to add into my collection. Next, I've got a really gorgeous ring to show you, and this is actually a gold ring, which I do already have this in rose gold, but when I saw that they had a gold version of it, I was like, oh, I just need to pick that up because gold and silver go so well together. And it's this really OTT like chunky ring, and as you can see, so it's got the plain gold band with Pandora on it, and then it's got this really cute one that like runs over it, which is a little bit extra, a little bit more, you know, diamante and sparkly. And I just feel like this is the perfect like evening ring, you know, when you just want something that's a bit more of a statement. So I got this for my ring finger, and I thought maybe these two paired together would be really lovely. So you've got the silver and the gold together. I just want to apologise, by the way. I know I don't have the nicest hands in the world. I always feel like they look a little bit chubby on camera, but I feel like in real life, especially with all these rings on, I just feel really elegant and they feel really like lovely. So yeah, I really liked that. I thought that was a really lovely ring to style up, and I thought these looked so beautiful together. I love the fact that because they've both got the diamante touches, they kind of tie in nicely, but obviously we've got the silver and the gold, mixing and layering the metals, which is really nice. So I've got those as well. And then lastly, now I'm undecided if I'm going to wear these tonight or if I'm going to wear my classic pearls. I can't quite decide, but the last thing I picked up is this gorgeous pair of earrings, and again they're a part of the new collection that the halo ring is a part of, and I just thought these were so beautiful. I love it when Pandora bring out new pieces because I feel like they do such a good job at like bringing out new designs that are really fresh and innovative, but they always pair so beautifully with the old pieces, so you can see the kind of like inspiration. You can see, I feel like I look really silly with this necklace on with this rope, but I'm sorry, I'm not going to take it off now because I'm going to wear it tonight. But they just do a really good job at like pairing the old with the new and making sure that everything can be layered up and stacked up together. I've never seen something on Pandora's website that I've thought, well, that doesn't go with anything else in my jewellery collection. Like, I've always seen things that go really beautifully with other things that I have in my collection, and I can like pair up together and layer up together, and I just really, really love that about Pandora. So I thought these could be a really lovely, let's put them on and see if I want to wear these tonight. Are really, really cute. These like little drop earrings. Oh, I love them. They're like quite extra, but I'm undecided, especially when I have the pearl necklace on, whether I'm going to want to wear those or if I'm going to want to wear these instead, my little pearls, because these I just think look really classic, look really pretty. I'm undecided. Oh guys, I wish that you could like answer in real time because I don't know which one to wear. Maybe once I have the rest of the jewellery on I'll be able to decide, but I just thought these were so cool. Like a real statement, a lovely little like evening earring if you're looking for something new. So those were the new pieces that I picked up. I just wanted to give you a little bit of a haul and show you the new in items. I'm going to start stacking up and styling up my jewellery now and deciding what I'm going to be wearing tonight, because I'm just going to have so much fun with my jewellery and getting it all layered up and just really going all out, because that is what tonight is all about. It's just about celebrating Pandora, celebrating the ambassadorship, and celebrating the new collection. So we are Pandora'd up. I've gone for the pearl earrings because I feel like they just go really, really well with the pearl necklace. I love how they are paired together, and I always feel like they just really work, especially when I've got my hair tied back. I do sometimes wish I had a second piercing, because I think, do you know what would have looked really cool is if I'd done my little gold huggies on like a second piercing, but alas, I am a big baby and I've only ever had my ears pierced once. But yeah, so I've gone for the pearl necklace layered up with the little infinity chain, which I think just looks really cool layered up together. Like, they work really well in terms of their lengths. I haven't had to shorten the necklace, and if I wanted to I could always pull it round so it's like chain on chain, which I quite like, but I think I prefer the pearls because that's just a bit more classic and a bit more me. In terms of this hand, I've gone for lots of gold and silver layered up. So we've gone for the new gold ring. I've gone for my 2 gold wishbone rings. One of them is diamante and one of them isn't, and I just think it works really well next to this ring. And it makes this ring look like it's multiple rings stacked together, because this one is. And then I've just gone for my favourite little knot ring on that finger. And then on this hand, we've got the brand new halo ring. And then this is a really old Pandora ring. I don't think they even stock it anymore, but I love it. It's just one of my favorites. And on this hand, I've gone for lots of bangles and bracelets, lots of different like textures, gold and silver layered up. This hand is just silver, but hopefully soon after today's launch I will be able to get some gold ones that look like this. So I've gone for my pearl and then the 2 Pandora Me chain bracelets. So I love how it's looking. It's time to start getting dressed now. I'm going to need your help as well, actually, because I can't decide what coat to wear. I've got 2 over here, but I know what dress I'm going to be wearing, so hopefully we'll be able to decide from that. So these are the two options. So this is the dress that I'm wearing. It's the really gorgeous new look off the shoulder ribbed bodycon dress, which I really like. And when it comes to coats, I'm just a little bit unsure. It's really cold at the moment, so I'm definitely going to want something that's going to keep me nice and snugly warm. It's actually 2 River Island numbers that I am choosing from. So first of all, we've got this grey one here, which I really like. It's got lots of design details. I think it's really cute. Like these little sleeves, I think it's lovely. I think it looks so much more expensive than it actually is. And it is belted, which I think is really nice for like evening, just to kind of cinch in your waist and elevate the look a little bit. Or alternatively, I've got my new one that you would have seen in a recent haul, which is a really gorgeous olive green colour. The only thing I don't like is that it's not belted, and I feel like the buttons are a bit more daytime, so maybe I need to try on the dress and try on both jackets to decide what to wear. In terms of footwear, I am wearing my new gorgeous Footwear shoes. I absolutely love these, and I have been told by the Pandora girls that it is concrete floor and to wear comfy shoes, and these are definitely comfy but still give me a little bit of height, so that's my footwear of choice. Oh my goodness me, I am feeling this look. I often find with evening events, sometimes I struggle a little bit, especially when it's like cool events. And I understand this is definitely not a cool outfit, but this is such a me outfit. I love it. I knew that this new look dress would come in handy. It's super stretchy and super comfy, which I love. And the Footwear shoes go so well because it's like they are sock boots. They're like really skin tight boots going up to a skin tight dress. And just look at the jewellery. I adore how much it stands out. This is kind of hitting a little bit into the dress, but I don't think it's too much of a big deal. I don't think I need to change the necklaces at all. The pearls are amazing, absolutely amazing, and I love how all the layered up pieces look, and I definitely think the pearl earrings were the right choice. So now it's just whichever coat is going to go best. So this is the outfit. And this is coat option number 1, which I do really like. I think the grey is cute, but I do think because it is obviously like a bardo, it's going to be difficult to put my arms in it. Do we think I will have my arms in? Maybe I will actually, because I am going to probably get a little bit chilly, so we can obviously cinch in the waist and pull it in a little bit. So this is option number 1, and this is option number 2. And I think now that I've got it on, I have no doubt that it is the green one that we are going to be going for. I just think it looks a bit more evening wear and a little bit more structured. I think 'cause it's more of a military style, and obviously I can put my arms through the sleeves as well, which was really difficult to do when you're holding a camera. And I can wear it like this as well, which I think is really lovely. It's a little bit more fitted as well. So yeah, I definitely think that this is the coat I'm going to be wearing. And then bag wise, I have pulled a bag out from the archives. Now normally for events like this, you guys know that I would be wearing my YSL Cassandra, but unfortunately it is currently needing repair. And I've contacted a couple of like repair places that have not been able to even give me an offer and said that they wouldn't be able to do anything with it. So I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to do about it, but I've pulled a bag out from the archives. This is my Chloe C medium. Now unfortunately they don't do this anymore. However, the Coach bags are super similar to these. I've just realised that it's open. The Coach bags are super similar to these and like a fraction of the price, so I would definitely recommend picking up a Coach bag. I will link it down below, but this is like perfect for an evening like this because, hang on, let me close it because it's annoying me. That is much better. So what I really like about these bags is you can obviously wear it on the crook of your arm. You can wear it as more of like a shoulder bag up on your shoulder. You can wear it cross body, and it's great if you are attending events like this because I do feel like you don't want to be having to hold your bag. Like you don't want a top handle where you have to hold it like this because most of the time you're going to be drinking, you're going to be shaking hands or saying hello to people, you know, giving them hugs and things like that, and you're just going to want to have your hands handy. And especially as a vlogger, there's usually one hand with a drink, one hand with a camera or a phone. So for me it's kind of vital to have a bag that I don't need, you know, I don't need to have to hold, that I can just not have to worry about. So I really like this, and it's a good size as well, so it can fit in everything that I need to take with me to London because I'm only going in for the evening. I'm not going to bring anything else, but this will carry with me my phone charger, my phone, my camera, AirPods, wallet, lipstick, and maybe just some powder just to make sure in case I need any top-ups. But this is the outfit of the night, ready for a fun event with Pandora. I cannot wait. So perfume of the evening is of course English Pear and Freesia. Literally my favourite perfume. I've got a mini one for inside of my bag, but this is the full size that Jo Malone very kindly gifted me recently. And I know a lot of you are going to say you're not supposed to spray perfume over jewellery, but I never find that I have an issue with my Pandora jewellery. Oh my goodness, just smells so good. I've got my bag over here. Should we do a little what's in my handbag? I feel like this is very old school YouTube, but I've managed to squeeze quite a few things in here. So we've got my phone charger, we have got my little card holder, we have got the travel size of the English Pure and Freesia perfume, which is so handy to have. I have packed the Codate powder that I used today, which is such a good powder, and of course I have a spare camera battery just in case. So everything that I need with me for the event. I should probably start getting going. I'll get my coat on, I've got my perfume on, I'm all ready to go, and I'm so looking forward to this evening. So I better get going, go and get my train, and I will see you when I'm in London.
¿Cuántas veces me volviste demente? Ahora sin ti estoy tan solo, no es fácil. Te quiero, baby, hasta que nazca el sol, hasta que nazca el sol. Dime.
Goodness me, it is dark, it is noisy. Welcome to London, but look who I'm with. Oh hey, back with my girl Charlotte, and she is looking so cool. You look like an East London girl right now. I love it. Where's the jacket from? Stradivarius. Love the jeans, love the boots, and we've got the little Pandora belt and everything. And here I am. Here I am, like the least cool person in the world. This is why we go together. We're just chalk and cheese, aren't we?
My eyes, I look like I'm crying. Do I look like I'm crying?
Oh, look at how nice her hair looks as well. She had her hair done yesterday. Looking beautiful. But yeah, so just arrived at the fashion now. We're gonna head in, get some drink, and have a good time.
Te quiero, baby, hasta que nazca el sol, hasta que nazca el sol. Ahora sin ti estoy tan solo, no es fácil. Te quiero, baby, hasta que nazca el sol, hasta que nazca el sol. Dame tu amor, dame tu amor, dame tu amor, tu amor, tu amor, dame tu amor.
Good morning, everyone. I think I've got a bit of froth on my lips there, but hello, I am back home, back from London, and my goodness, was that a fun event. I absolutely adore the Pandora events. As I mentioned, I just find them so great. It is a couple of days later now because, as I said, I always need just like a day or so to kind of just recover and reset after it, but it wasn't too late tonight. I think I left at about maybe 9 o'clock. So it wasn't too late at all, and it was just, I absolutely love the Pandora events because they really get like the right mix of like music, fun. There's usually a DJ, there's like a drink station, they also have like different food stations, and it was to collaborate with Keith Harington, which I thought was so cool. And like the setting that they'd chosen, I was definitely not dressed correctly because everyone there was like really cool, like leather jackets and like jeans and like leather trousers and just like very grungy and like New York in the 80s style, which is obviously when the artist was kind of like booming and around. So I was definitely a little bit more kind of like classic, but you know what, that's just my style. So I was just kind of embracing it because I thought, you know what, I wanted to dress very true to who I was, and I loved the way that the off-shoulder dress just really made the jewellery pop. So yeah, they'd set it in this kind of like underground, very like New York style. They'd got these like fake fire escapes and like telephone boxes and these like old retro TVs. It was honestly just amazing, and I saw loads of people that I knew, loads of girls and guys who are a part of the Pandora collective, which is really lovely to be all like a part of the same ambassadorship together and like seeing how everyone else is standing up their jewellery and what they're wearing, and it was just really good. So I've styled up the new necklace this morning because I really like how these kind of pendant necklaces look with more of a v-neck jumper dress. This jumper dress is almost a little bit revealing, like it comes down very low with the V, so I'm a little bit worried I'm going to flash you, but I really love how this pendant necklace looks, and I've just started up with the studs that I am absolutely adoring at the moment. Now I do have a question, is 2 halo rings too much? I'm not sure if it is, but I'm styling them together today because I really love the new halo ring and the old halo ring. I just think they are so much fun and such a like classic me item to be wearing. So today I've got a few things to unbox with you and a few things to show you. I've got loads of work bits to crack on with, but I've realised I'm actually a little bit ahead of videos at the moment, which is quite nice, which means that this won't be going up for maybe just over a week. So yeah, I'm quite ahead of videos. Well done me, because it means that I can just get ahead of everything else. I love being ahead of work. I just feel so like boss lady when I'm ahead of everything at the moment. And with this job, there's always so many different like plates to juggle and spin. Like you've got TikTok, you've got YouTube shorts, you've got vlogs, you've got Instagram, you've got grid posts, you've got reels, you've got stories. Like there's so much to be keeping on top of. And then obviously on top of that, all the behind the scenes, the boring stuff that you are not interested in. So I have a few meetings today. I've got a few calls, which I'm really looking forward to, but I've got a few things to unbox that I may have bought recently. I've left them downstairs, so I thought we could head downstairs, we can unbox them together and style them up, because I've been looking for like the perfect pair and like an updated version of these for this autumn winter. So let's head downstairs and we can unbox them together. So I have not one, but two Asos bags to go through with you. And I know that we've had a lot of chats recently about like style evolution and how much things have changed and what I'm wanting to be like wearing at the moment. I am kind of thinking of doing a proper like sit down video about my style evolution, maybe about like how it's changed, how it's evolved. So you know what, if you have any questions, leave them down below in the comments, because I think that'll be a really cool video just to like have a bit of a chat through, maybe do a bit of a Q&A, answer some like questions you might have just about like how my style's changed, what I'm wanting to be wearing at the moment, what I'm kind of wanting to be like styling up, what maybe isn't so me anymore, a look back at like my style over the last few years. That might be a really fun video. So if you have any questions for me about my style, my fashion, anything that kind of related, leave them down below in the comments, or feel free to DM me on Instagram. So that being said, there's something that I feel like has really changed with my style, and that is my footwear. I'm wanting to like wear it on my feet at the moment. I feel like for the last maybe 3-4 years I've been obsessed with anything chunky boots, chunky trainers, like really oversized, and I feel like this year I've started to realize that it's just not so me anymore, and I don't really love it like I used to. I feel like it used to feel very me, it used to feel very like true to my style, and it just doesn't anymore. I am thinking of maybe going through my shoe collection and culling a lot of the shoes that just don't feel very me anymore. My big chunky like boots, my Balenciaga triple S's, I can't even imagine how I would style those up now. They just feel so not me, they're not true to my style anymore, and I think it might be time to say goodbye to a lot of pairs of shoes. And especially with regards to like winter boots, I feel like I'm really looking for a much more like streamlined, elegant, a bit more classic silhouette to add into my wardrobe. So I was doing a bit of browsing on Asos, going through their shoe collection, and I found some boots that I thought could be real contenders. But I feel like shoes are very difficult because it's not just about how they look, it's also about how they feel, how they fit, you know, whether they fit your ankle, like, you know, if they're too tight around the toes or things like that. And I feel like these are the kind of things that I really need to try on, style up, and see how they work. So I thought we could unbox them together, have a bit of a chat about them and style them up. So one of the first pairs of shoes you'll see is Ted Baker, and you guys know I absolutely adore Ted Baker. I feel like their kind of style is very me. It's very like, I don't actually know if it's a British brand, but it does feel quite heritage, which I really like. I actually said that about Ralph Lauren the other day. I said British heritage, and someone was like, you know, it's not a British brand, right? I'm like, I know it's not, but it just feels very old-fashioned, old heritage vibe. And I feel like Ted Baker is kind of, it's similar to Ralph Lauren in that sense. Like it is quite oldie worldy, but like with a bit of a modern twist. And when I saw these, I fell in love with them. Look at those. So I really wanted to get a new pair of just like leather heeled boots to add into my collection, because I feel like the heel boots that I had before, again, they're just a bit too chunky. They're a little bit too big for me. Like the heel's very thick, the shoe is very big, and I just, looking at like photos, looking at how I'm styling them, they just don't feel me anymore. Whereas this feels so much more like streamlined, it feels much more elegant. I love the way that the boots kind of like just follow your foot up. I find that a really flattering silhouette, and I love this little detail. Can you see that gold T on the heel? How cute is that? So they're just a really simple black small heeled boot. Like I don't feel like these would be evening boots. These would be more like workwear boots, London meeting boots, things like that. I can see how we can style them up because they might be quite versatile. I might be able to wear them in lots of different ways, and I feel like black leather you just can't go wrong with when it comes to autumn winter styling. So I thought these were such a beautiful pair to add into my wardrobe. Okay, and then the other box, we've got 2 pairs in here to have a little look at. So first pair is from Aldo, which is a brand again that I really like. I have a few pairs of Aldo shoes in my collection. They're really great because they're a bit more affordable than like Ted Baker or something like that, but they're still really high quality and really lovely shoes. So these, I think these are the flats. Yes, these are a pair of flats that I ordered, and I really liked the look of these because they have a bit more of a square toe, although looking at them, they're not how I expected. Okay, so I thought these were leather, but actually they are suede with a leather toe cap. I don't know how well you're going to be able to see that, if you can see the kind of suede running down to leather. I can see it really well in the viewfinder, but sometimes things don't show up in real life as much like on camera than when I'm looking at them. So really interested about them, but they're just a really lovely, like easy pair of shoes that they have like elasticated around here, so they'll be really nice around your ankle. They should fit around your calves. They've also got a zip to getting in and out of really easily, but I wanted more of like a flats boot that I can wear with just like skirts, dresses, anything like that I wanted for a bit more of a casual shoe, and I thought those might be really lovely, but I'm unsure about the suede because I kind of wanted them to be very practical winter shoes. So not sure. We'll try them on though and see how they look, because I feel like they might be really lovely to style up for winter. And then the last pair are a pair from Asos Own. Again, I love Asos Own. A bit more affordable, really lovely shoes. But these, looking at these, I think these might be the favourites. Although actually they're a bit chunkier than I was expecting. Look at that. They've got quite a wide, it's really difficult because I'm wearing black. They've got quite a wide toe, and I really want something a bit more streamlined. But we could try them on and see what they look like. They've got the slightest heel, like, so they're a little bit higher than the Aldo ones, so you can see that they're still like a flat boot, so you're going to be really comfortable in these. They come up a little bit higher around your ankle, but they're quite loose, so I'm hoping that they should fit really nicely around my ankle and calf, and they're real leather, so they're really lovely and soft. They're going to be really durable and do me really well throughout winter, so we'll give these a try as well. I feel like looking at them, I'm really unsure, but they might look different on. These ones are the ones that are making me the most nervous, but they might look different on once I try them on, so we'll give those a go as well. But those are the 3 pairs of shoes. I'm not planning on keeping all of them. I kind of just wanted to keep like slipping. I kind of just wanted to keep the like nicest pair, the ones that feel the most to me and that I think I'm going to get the most wear out of, and that are going to be the base replacement item for the boots that don't feel like my style anymore. So let's go and try them on. Oh, I don't think I've shown you today's outfit of the day actually yet, but it's this gorgeous Pretty Lavish dress which I've worn so much already, so I don't think it really needs much introduction. Also, you're just going to have to excuse the fact that I don't have any fake tan on at the moment, so my legs are looking very English rose. So first up, we've got the little Ted Baker heeled number. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I know I said that I didn't want chunky boots, but I feel like these are kind of going a bit too far in the opposite direction. I have very small feet. I'm like a 3.5, so I kind of fluctuate between a 3 and a 4, which in European sizes is like a 36 to a 37. Kind of fluctuate between the two. I believe I picked these up in a 37. I will leave them linked down below though, along with what size I got. But looking at them, I'm like, my feet just look so small, and I know that they are. I know they are small, but I feel like the point of shoes is to kind of elongate smaller feet and make them look a little bit more proportionate. I feel like they don't look like they're in proportion, which is sad because I really liked them. Like, I feel like they look really elegant, really classy. They're like a lovely leather. The heel's not too high. Loved the little details that it had on them, but I just feel like they are making my feet look too teeny tiny, and they're actually quite thin as well. And I don't have wide feet. I've got big calves, but not wide feet. And I feel like they are pinching my toes ever so slightly. So if you are looking to get these, I would just say size up. And I think these would really suit someone who's got bigger feet. So if you're like maybe a 5'6" or up, they would really suit you. But if you're like me and you've got small feet, I think they're just going to make them look even smaller. So it's a bit of a shame, but yeah, that's my 2 cents. I really like them, but I think they're going to have to go back. Funny story, the pair that I was expecting to like the least, I love. on. I feel like that leather cap is what completes these shoes. I feel like when you hold them up and see them like just not on your foot, they look a little bit odd. Once they're on your foot, oh my goodness, they're gorgeous. They're absolutely gorgeous, and actually they're the most affordable pair out of the three, which makes me so happy because affordable new winter boots. Hello. They are really lovely in how low they are. Like, I don't like boots that come up too high, especially as someone with bigger calves. I do find that it's really difficult getting ones that fit really nicely. They often are a bit too tight, and I just love the pointed toe. I think it looks really beautiful. So if you're wearing it just with like a dress like this, they just kind of poke out. I feel like they're going to look really lovely with lots of different styles. I think they'll look great with skirts and dresses, but also with like trousers. I think would be really, really nice. And I love the fact that they're completely flat, but the pointed toe makes them look so elongated and so elegant. I love them to pieces, so that's really surprised me. They, I think, are my favourite pair. Okay, so now that I've got this pair on, I actually quite like them. So this is going to be a bit of a tricky decision, and I think I'm going to need your guys' help. Weirdly, I don't like them from the top. They look very chunky and very big from the top, but when you look at them in the mirror and look at them like, you know, in person, I feel like they don't look so chunky. I think it's because of the fact that the ankle bit comes up a little bit higher. Normally I don't like that, but because they're a little bit looser and a bit bigger, I think they fit quite nicely, and they're very elongating on my legs. So I'm not sure which is more flattering. I'm definitely gonna have to watch the footage back, whether it's the Aldo ones or these Asos own ones. I'm gonna need your guys' help in deciding which to keep, because I really like both, and I wasn't planning on keeping both of them because I don't think I need two pairs of black flat boots. I think just one will do, but I don't know whether to keep the Aldo ones or these ones. Please let me know, guys. I really need your help. So I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I've kind of been the worst vlogger in the world today. It is much later than when I last spoke to you and we did the shoe try on. I have just been inundated with work today. I feel like it's just one of those days where I won't go on about it too much because it's really boring when someone talks about how busy they are. However, there is one thing that I really wanted to do today that I thought we could do together, and that is to organise my jewellery box, seeing as though we've been talking so much about Pandora and I've got my new pieces, because it's kind of gotten a little bit out of hand. Like, this is just absolutely dreadful at the moment, so I'm wanting to give this a little bit of a sort out and an organise. I think I maybe need another layer of this Stackers. This is actually a Stackers jewellery box. This is the mini size, which I really like. I think it's just the perfect size to fit all of your jewellery, but I do think maybe I need like another in between of these two. They do loads of different options. They do ones that have like loads of the ring holders. They do ones that have like mini little squares that go through. So I might have a little look online and see what they've got, because I do think I am getting to the point where I just have so much jewellery, it's not fitting in here anymore. And I also have, which I don't really utilise, this, which again is from Stackers, and it's just like a little, I usually kind of put my phone in here when I'm filming so that I've just got, you know, I can see like the notifications and stuff. But what I'm thinking I could also do is put in my more like everyday pieces in here, the ones that I just reach for really quickly. I think that might be quite nice, although I don't really know if I like the fact that it's got a lid because I might forget about the stuff. But I thought we could just have a little bit of an organise and a little bit of a sort out, because it is, as you can see, very, very overdue. That is looking a hell of a lot better. I feel like the necklaces are quite difficult unless I get another tray where it's got like the smaller squares. They're quite tricky to store, so what I've decided to try and do is separate the metals a bit more, especially because I now have more like silvers versus golds and things like this. So on this side is my silver necklaces, so like my chunkier chains, my pearl, absolutely love those. I've then got all my rings and my earrings in the middle, so we've got like the hoops, the pearls, things like that. And then with rings, I've got the gold rings on this one, which actually I have less gold rings than I thought, and then silver rings going down, and then gold necklaces on this side. And then this is more like bracelets, which again is a little bit tricky to store. It's not like the neatest in the world, but I feel like it is looking a lot better. So I've got my pearl necklace there, gold bracelets on this side, silver bracelets on this side, and then these are my rings that don't fit into the this section because this ring is just too thick to go in, unfortunately. So yeah, they just go down here. And then what I have decided to do, especially with like the pieces that I'm wearing, the things that I'm reaching for a lot, is keep them in here. So I've got my studs here, which I absolutely adore. My studs, I just think they're so lovely. So I've got my gold studs, my little pearl drops, and then I can wear the ones, put the ones that I'm wearing in there. And then my rings will go here. This is my knot ring, which I reach for all the time. Not actually wearing that today, but that's one of my most worn ones. And then my little diamond necklace, which is kind of like my weekend necklace, just like a really easy one to wear. So I've got all of those just on the table there. And then it's just looking a lot neater and a lot more presentable. So I'm really happy with that. Today drained me. You can tell I'm watching too many TikToks at the moment because all I have in my head is just like TikTok sounds. But today was a day. Today was a day. No, it's been a good day. I have been planning and organising and sorting lots of things that are going to be coming over the next couple of months. And I'm really, really looking forward to it. It is now starting to get into busy season, and I feel like there's going to be a lot more vlogs out of the house, out and about, and actually doing things, which I don't normally do. You guys know what I'm like. I'm normally a little bit of a hermit and I like to stay indoors, but it is becoming a very, very busy period. So if there's lots more vlogs out and about, then I hope you guys do enjoy that. But I thought I'd take you along to the industry event with me because I really do enjoy those Pandora events, and I love being a Pandora Ambassador. It's so much fun. Obviously I don't need to like vlog any of these things. I don't have any obligation to show you these things, but it's just because I have so much love for the brand that I want to. So I hope you guys are enjoying it. But it is the end of the day now. I am so ready to take off my makeup, get into some comfies, and have a bit of a chill one in this room on the sofa. I am loving being in this room at the moment. Pretty much every evening me and Alex are coming in here and we are turning on the fire and just getting cozy. I absolutely love it. And we've also brought this poof in here as well, which, in case you're wondering where it was earlier where I was doing my unboxing, I have a new delivery which will be arriving very, very soon. So it might be in the next vlog. So make sure you are subscribed because you're not going to want to miss all of the home updates that are happening at the moment. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please be sure to give it a thumbs up if you did, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!